Chapter review. This chapter deals with use of marginal utility theory to explain the paradox of value. Why water is vital but cheap while diamonds are relatively useless but expensive. When consumers maximize total utility, they use resources efficiently. Marginal utility theory resolves the paradox of value. When we talk loosely about value, we are thinking of total utility or consumer surplus, but prices is related to marginal utility. Water, which we consume in large amounts, has a high total utility and a large consumer surplus, but a low price and low marginal utility. Diamonds, which we consume in small amounts, have a low total utility and a small consumer surplus, but a high price and a high marginal utility. Practice problems. In a year, Tony rents 50 DVDs at $3 each and pays $50 for 10,000 gallons of tap water. Tony is maximizing total utility. If Tony's marginal utility from water is 0.5 unit per gallon, what is his marginal utility from a DVD rental? Because Tony is maximizing his utility, the marginal utility per dollar he spends on tap water equals the marginal utility per dollar he spends on DVD rental. Let's calculate the price per gallon of water, which is 50 over 10,000. It is given that $50 for 10,000 gallons of tap water. So it equals 0.005 per gallon of water. That is, now we will calculate the marginal utility per dollar on tap water, that is mu or P. That is 0.05 over 0.005, which is 100. Therefore, to maximize total utility, marginal utility per dollar of DVD should be equal to 100. So, that is mu over P of DVD is equal to 100. Here, mu, we don't know the marginal utility of marginal utility per dollar of DVD. So, which is calculated by marginal utility over price, which is $3 equals 100. That is 100 times 3 is equal to 300 units. Over the years, second one, Americans have spent a smaller percentage of income on food and a larger percentage on cars. Explain the paradox of value. The average person has one car and the marginal utility from dividing the car exceeds the marginal utility from food. While food is cheap, the cars are expensive. Consumers allocate their income to make the marginal utility per dollar from food and cars equal. There is no paradox of value. Third, does the price Bianca is willing to pay for another purse directly depend on her total utility from purses or her marginal utility from the purse? Explain your answer. Bianca's willingness to pay for another purse depends directly from marginal utility from a purse. Bianca maximizes her total utility by making her marginal utility per dollar equal for all goods. If a marginal utility from an additional purse is high, she is willing to pay a high price for the purse. Fourth, what is the paradox of value and what is its solution? The paradox of value is that water, which is essential for life, is cheap while diamonds are relatively useless but expensive. The solution to the paradox is that people consume a lot of water, so the marginal utility from the additional gallon of water is low. People consume only a few diamonds, so the marginal utility of an additional diamond is quite high. A household maximizes its total when the marginal utility per dollar is equal for all goods. So water has a low marginal utility and a low price, and diamonds have a high marginal utility and a high price. These are the true and false. And multiple choice.